Hello. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day today so far. And, let's jump right back into Hollow Knight, where I said I was going to try to farm a bunch of Geo off stream, and then I just did not have the time for it to do that. So we still need to get up to the 3,000 or so Geo. Hey Aria, hi Death. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I said I was gonna try to farm some Geo off stream, and I just ran out of time. So we need so we need to eventually get up to the 30,000 or so Geo to get all the charms. I did not mean to talk to him. I still have to also get used to the playing Hollow Knight on a different controller than I have been the entire time up to this point. Because my other controller died midstream yesterday. Morning. So, I don't know. Start a Coliseum fight and just go from there. I probably should have gotten some soul first. Hollow Knight moment. There's a lot of Hollow Knight moments in Hollow Knight. Okay, yeah, this controller's definitely a different controller today compared to the one that I'm used to using. And it's a little bit... It's going to take me a second to not be completely out of using this controller. Come on. Come on. 3,600 Geo. I do like how you just have that number offhand. It'll be faster once I get the... once I have enough for the Unbreakable Greed charm. So I could also go grab Fragile Greed. I think my goal is to farm up the first 10,000 Geo to start. Get Unbreakable Greed, and then go from there. And then just go from there after I get the Unbreakable Greed. And probably start doing some slightly faster farming at that point. Okay, this controller's way harder to play on. Okay. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. This control is just a little bit weird. Come on. Come on. No, I need to kill the primal aspects. Come on. There's a second one up there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, my other old controller's completely dead at this point. Like 100% completely dead at this point. So I'm stuck with my other controller. Which works, but it's a little bit... But I'm not quite entirely used to it at this point. Okay. So it's gonna take me a minute to actually get used to this controller. Because instead of playing on a PlayStation 4 controller, I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 controller now. Which is definitely different. And it's just different enough that it's a little bit hard to deal with. Okay. Because, like, the buttons are all in a just slightly different spots on this controller. Okay, come on. Because, like, the PlayStation 5 controller is a little bit larger than the PlayStation 4 controllers are. So it feels a little bit different when I'm holding it, and the buttons on this one are a little bit stiffer. Yes, and the buttons are a little bit stiffer, so it's not as easy for me to do quick stuff with it. They're not the worst controller ever, but I'm gonna probably be ordering another PS4 controller at some point here. I'm gonna probably be ordering another PS4 controller at some point. I have no clue what the timeline on me actually placing that order is gonna be. But other than just eventually. Use the Sending Dark on the oh yeah, that would work on that enemy. The Vengefly King. Yes, I'm starting to slowly remember that spells actually exist in this game. A lot of the time I remember that spells existed, specifically the primal aspids, because those things are really annoying to fight otherwise. It's maybe less dementia and more... It's just easy for me to forget things. Come on, come on, come on. No, no, no. Take out the, Gruz things here. I think these are the Gruz still. My memory's not the worst, though. My memory could be worse than it is. Yeah, my memory could definitely be worse than it is. I do remember playing Gormond in Rain World. It was 215 deaths, a lot of which were to a single white lizard. Yeah, my reaction time also does not help. Yeah, we're just generally working on getting... Yeah, our general goal right now is to just get all the unbreakable charms. Somehow. Of which, that takes a decent amount of... That takes a lot of geo. And I cannot clear... I can't quite clear Coliseum 2 consistently. Yeah, I have a hard time remembering things a lot of the time, and I kind of always have. Yeah, I'm very, very inconsistent with Coliseum 2, which is why I'm doing Coliseum 1. Because if I can only beat Coliseum 2 like a third of the time, but I can beat Coliseum 1 like 90% of the time, Coliseum 1 is going to be faster for geo-farming. Sometimes you forget your own emotions. I mean... Emotions also change all the time. Yeah, my reaction time is also not the best. Because we did actually do that reaction time test after one of my past streams, and what was our average? I think our average was like 320 or 330, and we had a couple spikes up to like 450, 475-ish, which is less ideal. It's a little bit suboptimal. But we make do with what we got. Not everybody's going to have the world's fastest reaction times. And it's just a matter of being able to work with your reaction time you've got. Okay, come on. No, there we go. That one was a lot of that one was just the controller. Okay, this guy's pretty easy to take out. Yeah. How much is it for the greed charm again? Because once we have the unbreakable greed, there are, I think, faster ways to farm geo than the Coliseum 1 that I can do reliably. I just need to know how much the Fragile Greed Charm actually costs. Okay, come on. Okay, make sure I have my health pool. And make sure I have enough of a health pool to not have problems. Come on, there we go. Come on. Yeah, I just don't like using unbreakable or the breakable versions of the charms. Okay, come on. 20,000 for unbreakable greed. That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I'm also not sure if there's a faster geo farming method that I could do here. Oops. Oops, we walked right into spikes. Okay, okay there. Okay then. Come on. These things are these primal aspids are so annoying to deal with. Yeah, the primal aspids are just such an annoying enemy type to deal with. Come on, take out these guys. There we go. Yeah, 20,000's a lot. After seeing the lamb from... I don't know what TBOI is. I'm saying that primal aspids are undodgeable. They're perfectly dodgeable. Yeah, they're perfectly dodgeable. They're just annoying. I tried to use Descending Dark. My timing was wrong. There we go. There we go. I've got to make sure I get my timing correct. Oh, Binding of Isaac. Gotcha. I've never played Binding of Isaac, so part of probably why I didn't immediately recognize the name there. Probably part of why I didn't immediately recognize the name. Okay, ow. There we go. There we go. I do not like the primal aspids. They're just annoying to deal with. Yeah, they're just kind of annoying to deal with a little bit. Okay, we should be getting close-ish to the end here. Ridiculously hot in your room for it being 25 outside. I believe it. I believe it. Probably also have a computer in there and stuff that doesn't help. Yeah, the computer probably does not help with the anything there. Oh, that guy's gonna explode. I guess that's one way to take it out. Hey, you never know if you need a bench soundtrack in your game. Focus on one of them at a time. And then I should be able to get a couple of heals off right there. And then take that guy out. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is definitely not the fastest way to farm. Yeah, this is definitely not the fastest way to farm Geo. I feel like both... I feel like grabbing Fragile Greed and then grinding the Geo out in either Deep Net. Probably Deep Nest would probably be the fastest spot I can think of. Even if it doesn't infinite spawn anymore. With Fragile Greed, that would probably still be pretty fast. Might switch to... I might switch to doing Fragile Greed. Or Fragile Greed based farming over there. Probably... I'm going to probably repeatedly be swapping between different ways of farming Geo. Just because farming Geo is a little bit not always the most exciting thing if you just do the same thing repeatedly. Okay, jump over there. Don't care about that one. Yeah, so, fragile charms are... Excuse me, Hollow Knight? The problem I'm currently having is I was attempting to open my inventory, and the button Hollow Knight has a... that does not register that button as an inventory button. Yeah, Hollow Knight does not register the button on my controller as an inventory button. Yeah, why did it pick up a Xbox controller? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. Why did my video just reconnect right there? It doesn't have inventory as a rebindable button. Yeah, it does not have inventory as a rebindable button here. Huh. Because the button it thinks is the inventory button does not exist. Yeah, it thinks it's a non-existent button to open the inventory. I guess we're playing Hollow Knight on both keyboard and controller now. So I can reach over there and hit the inventory button. I'll figure that out later. I think this is where the Fragile Charms shop is. Is right here, kind of to the right and up from Queen's Station. Yeah, I know what button it thinks it is, but that button doesn't exist on a PlayStation 5 controller. In which it, for whatever reason, thinks I'm using a PlayStation or using an Xbox controller, not a PlayStation 5 controller right now. Oh well. Ah well. It is what it is. Given my PlayStation 4 controller's currently a paperweight. Yeah, if you've already implemented the system for rebinding some of the buttons, I don't get why you wouldn't rebind the rest. Because it's not that hard once you have a button rebinding system set up to make sure it's actually available for all the buttons. Okay. That is rather interesting though that it keeps picking this up as a Xbox controller. I do wonder why it picks up why it's picking up a PlayStation 5 controller as an Xbox controller. And that's not something I'm gonna be able to live debug. Okay. Yeah, I think my current plan is to go grab Fragile Greed and then go do a bunch of farming in over in Deep Nest. Okay, over to the right, and then I should be able to go up through this room. Apparently I missed something over there, to the right. Apparently I've missed something to the right in this room. Apparently I just never got whatever this is. It's just a Wanderer's Journal. Oh, welcome to the stream, White Soul. I did not have any time to actually do geo farming off stream for the Unbreakable Charms, so that's kind of what we're doing right now. Is working towards Unbreakable Charms. Still. Really? There we go. That guy's actually worth a decent... Those guys are actually worth a little bit of geo. That's not completely a waste of... That's not completely a waste of geo. Okay, should be able to go up and then right from this room, I think is where Fragile Charm Shop is. I think that's where the Fragile Charm Shop is up and right. Kinda through here. Yes. Yes. Okay. I just need to not accidentally die now. Dredge on stream someday? Maybe. Could be I think from what I've seen of that game, it's relatively fun. From what I've seen, Dredge is a relatively fun game. I probably should have sat at the bench. I've seen enough of the game to know that that statement does not seem true. Yeah. Even though I've never played that particular game. I do occasionally watch other people play games and stuff. Okay, come on. Back over to Queen Station. And then it'll be off to Deep Nest. Spells might exist. Yeah, spells might exist. Okay, Back stations are the left side of here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're still doing geo farming. I just tried to hit the non-functional map button again. Okay, so the fastest way to get to this part of Deep Nest is probably from this tramway. Yeah, probably from the tramway there. Okay, there we go. Gotta get to the bench in Deep Nest. Okay. We're getting there. We also have a number of things we can sell for Geo. This will help save us at least a little bit of time. And also, those will help save us at least a little bit of time by selling some of those random Geo collectibles that we get. Okay, come on. Already taken damage. I'm not even in Deep Nest yet. Off to a great start. Gotta go up. Gotta get up there. Here we go. Through here. Because now we have a... We have a greed charm at this point, so it shouldn't take us forever. It shouldn't take us forever to get the Geo we need anymore. That's still gonna take a minute or several minutes to actually get the total amount of geo that we need for all the unbreakable versions of the charms. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I just, like I said, I just did not have the time to do the geo farming off stream. I just did not have time to do the geo farming off stream today, before this stream. Because I have been exceptionally busy the last, like, week and a half, 2 weeks or so. Somewhere around the last couple of weeks has just been extraordinarily busy for me. And, yep, I've got just too many things going on right now. Okay, oh, right, those things are freaky. Okay. Hey, I'll eventually learn that spells exist. Whenever I see Primal Aspids, I remember that the, Abyss Shriek exists. I had to remember what the name of the spell actually was. Okay, those things are still freaky. Yeah, Deep Nest is still freaky. Okay, going up. And taking damage as I go up. Okay. Oh, yeah, Zote's still, a little bit stuck right there. That was not a good spot to try to heal. He looks fine. Zote looks fine down there. Yeah, Zote looks just fine. He seems happy. And Zote seems happy down there. Okay. He's a little loud, but he seems perfectly happy right there. I don't see any need to save somebody who's not in trouble, right? Right? See you in a bit. Alright, White Soul. I don't see any reason to save somebody who's not actually in trouble. Oh, right, I have to use my keyboard to open my inventory, and specifically use my keyboard to open my inventory. Drop those two. Equip those two. And then, I don't know. Skin peeling off your fingers is a little bit unpleasant sounding. I don't know. There's, I guess, Scrub Song. We're going to be doing a lot of geo grinding right here, so gotta get the stuff to actually do geo grinding. Yeah, I gotta make sure we are actually doing geo grinding here. I think the fastest geo farm, even if these guys don't spawn infinitely, is still these two creatures. Or these, I guess, 6 of them, because there's 2 in the other room also. Or 4 in the other room. I promise I know how to do math. Yeah, I promise I know how to do math. I think that this is the fastest way to farm. I think this is the fastest way to farm geo. I'm just gonna do that so I'm a little bit less likely to die. Okay, spit that guy out. Draw this guy over to the left. Okay, here we go. A lot of stuff here. Yeah, just a lot of the enemies right here. I think this is the fastest way to, or generally the fastest way to farm geo. Or at least it's the fastest way I can figure out to farm Geo right now. Okay. Is to kill these 6 enemies and then just go to the bench and do it again. That seems to be... This does seem to be a bit faster than Colosseum. Yeah, this does seem to be a bit faster than the Colosseum method. At least in Colosseum 1, which is the one I can actually do consistently. Then hop back to the bench. And go do it again. And then, yep, make sure we got both of these guys aggroed. I said both of these guys aggroed. Okay, there we go. Yep, they're both aggroed on me still. Okay, take out those guys. Yeah, this is not horribly slow. And not horribly slow to do it like this. It would be faster if I didn't keep coming up here to grab these lifeblood hearts, but I probably don't need to do that. Okay, got 1. Got 2. Aggroed. 3 and 4 aggroed. I'm gonna go stand in my little corner here. Okay. Yeah, this does seem to be a bit faster than the Colosseum. If anybody has another even faster geo farming method that they know works, I'm open to suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions for a faster method. But we need a lot of geo. Alright, I need to actually be in the spot where I can dash or where I can dash back and forth. Does Fragile Greed increase Colosseum geo drops? We've already used the bank, so unless they spawn again, so unless the bank's there a second time, we've already exhausted that option for getting more geo. Yeah, unless the bank's a multi-use thing, we've already exhausted the bank option. Okay, come on. Yeah. Got to finish taking these guys out. Okay. I am not gonna bother getting the lifeblood heart because that's not actually that useful. Yeah, we already emptied out the bank. Okay, and then make those 2 angry at me also. Come on. Come on, give me enemies I can attack, please. Instead of literally just sitting there looking at me. I'm sorry, excuse me? I think they broke. I think those ones broke right there. Okay. Yeah, because they were just not spitting out any of the dirt crawler things. They also weren't attacking me. Yeah, they like just decided to completely stop functioning. Okay, pop up here. Got the wings yesterday, nice. I just need like 36. I think we said it was 36,000 geo to get all the unbreakable charms. which is a lot of charm, which is a lot of geo. Yeah, that 35 is, or 36 is a lot of geo. And I'm probably going to alternate between like 3 or 4 different methods of farming geo here. Just so I don't get, just so that we don't get super bored with doing the same thing repeatedly for 3 hours or however long it would take. Okay. Hop over here. Aggro 1. Aggro 2. Aggro 3 and aggro 4. I can stand on top of this pillar and all 4 of them are angry at me at that point. And then, yep, I can make those guys angry. There we go. There we go. Take out quite a few of these guys. Yeah, this is at least marginally fast. Yeah, this is at least a marginally fast method, especially if I don't miss all my jumps. But it's not the most interesting. I just really need to get all the geo for the unbreakable charms for the completion percentage. Or at least I'm guessing that those are probably on the completion percentage, but I want the unbreakable versions of the charms anyways. I probably should have just crystal dashed back over there. 1, 2. Make sure they're both angry at me. I've got to make sure that they're both angry at me. What power would Kirby gain from sucking me up? I'm not sure, actually. That's not something I normally think about. The power of being chronically confused? Yeah, my charm setup might not be the best right now for farming geo, but we at least have Gathering Storm and Fragile Greed on right now. Yeah. The power of a low reflex time. Well, while you're not wrong. While you're not wrong with that statement, also. Oh, that's a lot of dirt crawlers right there. Okay. Okay, take out all of these guys. Yeah, we're getting like... What is that, like 600 or 700 geo per loop? Yeah, we're getting like 600 or 700 geo per loop, and each loop's taking about 2 to 3 minutes. I think that's faster than Coliseum is right now. But yeah, Kirby would probably get a debuff from me. And not a power-up. Okay. Hop over here. Take out these guys. I take out all the dirt crawlers. Okay, come on. There we go. I might have the sprinter. Yeah, I'll look at swapping that charm over. Yeah, I'll look at swapping that charm over to make things a little bit faster. I think I have the Sprint Master charm. Or at least I should have the Sprint Master charm at this point. Make the traversal time a little bit faster. Yeah, just make my traversal time to get over here and back a little bit faster. Okay. Yep. Because we do need quite a lot of Geo. Okay, take those guys out. Take him out. Don't die. That would be deeply embarrassing to die to the rather easy enemies in the area that I'm farming here. And we don't need to actually get all the way up to 36k, because like I showed, I had a couple of each of the farmable things. Yeah. Yeah, I had a couple of each of the things that you can sell for Geo. So this will make things at least a little bit faster, because that saves us some amount. I don't necessarily need Quick Slash. I do like Mark of Pride. Actually, I might do Quick Slash and swap Grub Song out for Sprint Master. Oh yeah, that's slightly faster movement speed. Yeah, I'm just trying. I just need like a absurd amount of Geo. Is basically my entire goal right now. Because we're trying to get all the... Yeah, we're trying to get all the unbreakable charms before I potentially wind up making a choice that'll lock me out of them. Which requires, apparently, according to at least Arya, 36,000 Geo. So, Geo farming. And this is for me currently, the fastest way I can find to actually farm that much, to actually farm a bunch of Geo. Okay. Yeah, they're quite useful charms. This is just current. Yeah, and we're doing what I've found so far to be my fastest method of Geo farming, because I'm not consistent at Coliseum 2. Yeah, I'm not consistent at beating Coliseum 2, so that one's not nearly... I don't really know which of the two options I'm going to do for the Grim Troop, but either way, having the unbreakable versions of the Fragile Charms is going to be rather nice. It's going to be rather nice either way. I am, realistically speaking, stubborn enough that I am going to do the entire... that I am going to actually beat the other Grim fight. Which is going to be a fun time with my reaction time of, I don't have a reaction time. But I don't have a reaction time, but I am stubborn. Yeah, instead of reaction time, I have stubbornness. Okay. Yeah, the Sprint Master is making me move a little bit faster here. And then I need to hop up here. Make sure these two are angry. Make sure they're all angry at me. Those two got stuck on the other side of the wall. I accidentally killed one of them early. Okay. Then just hang out here and repeatedly swing my nail and eventually take him out. It does work as a Geo farm. It's the fastest one I can figure out so far. Dance till the end and then... Yeah, I just... From what I've heard, the second Grim fight is extraordinarily difficult. And is supposedly one of the hardest fights in the game. So I'm just a little bit concerned about that part of things. But, you know what? We're stubborn. Oh, it's glorious. You recommend it? I'm probably gonna wind up doing it. Yeah, for what I've heard, it's also a very heavily reaction time based fight. And my reaction time has been established to be very, very bad. Yeah, we've established that I have a very poor reaction time. 1, 2, 3, 4 coming this way. Bring them all back over to this side of the wall. There we go. The dirt crawlers sometimes get caught because of how the dirt crawler AI tracks my location. They sometimes get caught on top of this little platform. Okay, I mean we've already we're getting there. Could somebody tell me how much geo I need to have from this geo farm versus how much I'll be able to get from selling that I won't be able to get from just selling everything here? Because I don't remember I should have crystal dashed off that. Because I don't remember how much some of those items sell for. I don't remember how much a couple of those items sell for. So, yeah. Make that guy angry, make that guy angry, head back over this way. There we go. Because we could sell those items to the collector dude for at least some amount of geo. And make this part a little bit faster. Oh, hey, look, we got a random soul essence right there. And I mean, I'm gonna need to get good at doing extremely difficult Hollow Knight fights regardless, given I want to 112% the game. So no matter what we do, we're gonna need to do some of the rather difficult parts of the sequences in the game. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Make sure that these things can attack me. Probably gonna try to get all achievements, 112%. I have a completionist streak when it comes to playing video games. I have one heck of a completionist streak. I think I've 100%ed something like 150, 200 games before. Which is quite a lot of games to 100%. Okay, make sure both of them are angry. Yes, they are. Okay. Yeah. So I 100% a lot of games. It's just not always the fastest thing in the world. Because games do take a while to 100%. Okay, take those guys out. Head back over here. Back up and through again. I'm getting the movement pattern I need for actually farming all the geo down at this point. Okay, I need to make sure that both of them actually notice me. And I need to make sure that they are both actually far enough up that they can get over the wall. And don't just want to get caught up there on top of the wall. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. I'm guessing that Fragile Greed's probably the most expensive of the charms. And I may just, because I have, or the Unbreakable Greed, because I may just use all of them. I may just farm everything. I should have crystal dashed across that room again, or across this room again. This is my second time I've forgotten to do that. Which makes my walking back take a little bit longer. Okay, take out both of these guys. Yeah, because this does take a minute. It just takes several minutes. Okay. Take that guy out. Take those guys out. Yeah, this is not the world's fastest thing, but it does get me Geo relatively quickly. Compared to most other methods I know of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta stand up here on top of this pillar. Actually, this might be a better spot to stand for. Yeah, this might actually be a slightly better spot to stand for doing the farming. It's easy. I think it's easier to get them all into a spot where this area, where they can attack me right here. Yeah, that might be a slightly better spot to stand. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a better spot to stand while doing this, while farming the Geo off those guys. Then we're getting about 500 to 600 per loop. This is gonna take a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. Okay. Okay, come on. Yeah. This is kind of an uncharacteristically odd little part of the game. To have the devs put something that requires such a large amount of geo in. That kind of seems to go against a lot of how the Hollow Knight devs tried to build out or tried to design their game. Okay. They seemed to care a decent amount about making sure things moved fairly well outside of, like, just throughout the game. Okay, those guys are gonna start getting angry. Yep, there they go. And then back around for another loop. This is going at least at a decent speed. Yeah, we're at least making decent progress. Decent progress on our geo farming here. Hopefully we don't have to do a second round of geo farming for something other than the charms in the future. Because, yeah. Okay. Take out these guys. Yep, take out all the enemies. The Gathering Swarm for doing the geo farming is quite useful. Yeah, having the Gathering Swarm for geo farming is nice. Okay, take out these guys. Or take out all these guys also. Then 1, 2. Over here is going to be 3 and 4. Come stand on top of this thing so that they get over their little center pillar. Yeah, this is definitely a better spot to stand than the ledge just up and left of me. Okay. Yeah, this is a slightly faster. This is definitely a slightly faster spot. Then I can head back across. I might be able to crystal dash out of that first little out of that first little bit. That might work. Yeah, that might work. Head up here. Rest at the bench. And back across. 1, 2 from this room. And then I can just start. We're at 14,000 geo. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay. Take that guy. Take these guys out. Get all my geo farming. Get the geo farming there. Yeah, I think I might be able to crystal dash from like here. And crystal dash right into the second one. But I think that's a slightly faster way to get over here with what I need. Or get them all over in a spot over here. Okay. Yep, take out all these guys. Okay, take out all of those guys. Cool. And then I can head back over and do it again. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I think, not the best part of Hollow Knight. It's just needing a ridiculous amount if you just need a ridiculous amount of geo for something. Yeah, if you just need a ridiculous amount of geo, Hollow Knight seems to fall apart a little bit. Okay, come on. Come on. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, take out those guys. Oh, maybe if I crystal dash from not here, but if I go into the room, drop down and then crystal dash from here. Ah, yeah, that might be a strategy. Yeah, that might be the strategy. Okay. Yeah, that might be the strategy there. Take out all 4 of these guys, get lots of geo. And then back to the bench again. Okay. Okay. Bench. Set the bench. Run back. Okay. We shouldn't need to be doing this geo farming for too much longer, I wouldn't think. Yeah, we shouldn't need to be doing geo farming for too much longer. Because we can always go sell... We can always go sell all of the collectible items to the collector dude in the city. And then, after we sell all the stuff to him, if we're still a little bit short, Coliseum's pretty close to the city as well. Yeah, Coliseum is also pretty close to the city. And then we have options. Yeah, we have options to mix up the geo farming a little bit here, depending on exactly what we're trying, just to try to keep things a little bit interesting. Okay, take out all those guys. I think we're well over halfway there, halfway done. I think we're well over the halfway point for geo farming at this now. Because we can sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we can sell a bunch of stuff. And we're basically at the halfway point if we weren't selling anything. 1, 2 angry. There we go. Head over here. Take out these guys. Take out these guys. Okay, they spit out all their dirt crawler things. Okay, take out all the little dirt crawlers. And then head to the next room. I wonder if it's faster to skip the 2 in the first room. I kind of wonder if it's faster to maybe skip the 2 in the first room. Because these 4 are definitely faster over here. Yeah, the 4 in this room are definitely faster for getting Geo. If I just traverse all the way through that first room. I wonder if it might be a little faster. Okay, take out all those guys, get a bunch of Geo. Cause yeah, we need Geo. I might do... Yeah, I might go up to like 20k in this... from this Geo farm, and then swap back to farming from the Coliseum, possibly. Because the Coliseum's at least... different. The Coliseum... farming Geo from the Coliseum would at least be... different. Okay, take out all these guys. Because yeah, the 2 in this room are not the fastest. Yeah, these guys are not the fastest in this room. Head up here. Through there. Cool. Do not dash off the top spot. Dash off here. Across. Make sure that all of them get angry. Hop up there and then jump down here. That definitely seems to be the best order of operations. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because unfortunately the supposed infinite spawning trick that you guys said used to exist we couldn't get to happen last stream. So we're a little bit stuck. It's also actually probably faster to just jump to the right. Okay, across here. Bench time again. Bench. Head back over. Make sure these 2 get angry. Okay. Yeah, there's also a lot of enemies out in, like, Kingdom's Edge that we could go and, just do a loop through Kingdom's Edge, possibly a loop or 2 through the city, just for some slightly different geo farming, just to get some variety there. Yeah, just mix in some variety, even if it's not, strictly speaking, optimal. That is an option to make things at least a little bit more interesting. Okay, get these guys over. And then come down here. There we go. I like how I could basically just attack straight up and hit the stuff off to the side of me as well. And usually not take too much damage from it either. Okay, that is a decent amount of geo each loop. Do not fall down the hole there. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably go to about 20k geo from this method, and then just go do a different method for just some more variety. Where do I go to actually upgrade the fragile charms into unbreakable charms? That's probably important information to have to know. I'm guessing it has something to do with the Grim Troop up in Dirtmouth. I'm just not entirely sure who. Welcome to the stream. Okay, up through here. Yeah, we're playing Hollow Knight right now. Oh, is that a raid? That's raid, I think. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're playing Hollow Knight, and we are currently, farming lots of geo to get the unbreakable charms. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thanks for the raid. Okay, there we go. There we go. The gathering swarm appears to have slightly malfunctioned right there. Yeah, thanks for the raid. Okay, and then back over again. Yeah, you joined during, I think, the least interesting part of Hollow Knight of, we need a lot of geo. Yeah, we just need a lot of geo right now. So I'm trying to make doing the same thing like 50 times interesting. Come on, there we go. Okay. Yeah, they are like just like malfunctioning sometimes. Yeah, like the enemy AI I'm seeing it occasionally malfunction. Yeah, we just need a lot of money right now in the game. Go through here. Jump over here. Crystal dash across. I've done this enough times so far on stream that I've kind of figured out the exact movement pattern I need to do this optimally. Because, this takes a second. Okay. Take out all of these guys. Occasionally the gathering swarm gets stuck like spinning in a circle around me. Which is a little bit goofy. Little bit goofy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I like Hollow Knight. We're currently playing Hollow Knight. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. Yeah, I decided after I got the first ending of the game that I want to 112% the game. So we're slowly making progress towards 112%ing Hollow Knight. That's probably going to take quite a while to actually get there. Yeah. Yeah, the completion percentage goes up past 100% on this game for DLC reasons, I guess. Uh-oh, I think one of them got stuck in the wrong spot. Yeah, one of them got stuck. We're at 85% out of 112% right now, last I checked. I'll double check again here in just a second. But I'm pretty sure we're at 85 out of 112%. Yeah, 85% completion right now. Okay. I think you can't... I think you have to beat the game, or at least reach somewhere close to an ending for the first time before you can actually see your completion percentage, because it was definitely something we unlocked at one point. It definitely was not just a default thing. I don't remember where in the ending sequence it was that it said, hey, you can now see your completion percentage on the inventory screen. But there was some point in the game... Yeah, there was some point in the game where it was like, hey, you can now see your completion percentage. And it was somewhere around the end... somewhere around the ending that we got. First, the ending we already got. Okay. Yeah, so... That's kind of what we're doing the geo farming for, is we need geo for a couple... We need a ridiculous amount of geo for a couple of the charms. Yeah, we need a ridiculous amount of geo for a couple of the charms. I think we said it was 36,000 geo needed to get 3 of the charms, which is a lot, and this is the fastest way I can find to get a lot of geo semi-quickly. Is by repeatedly smacking these enemies around. Yeah, just repeatedly smacking the same couple enemies around. Ah, 2 of them got stuck on the wrong side of the wall. Yeah, just repeatedly smacking these 6 enemies over and over again seems to be the fastest way to just quickly get large quantities of geo. Killed Hornet and Green Path today. That's a pretty solid fight. That's definitely not an easy battle. That one took me quite a few tries. I mean, we've got, what are we at right now? 19,500? Yeah, 19,500 geo. That is quite a bit of geo, and we're still farming geo. We're at 19.5K. Yeah, 9th try is pretty good for Green Path Hornet. At least I'd say so. Yeah, I don't use... Yeah, I think I'm the same where I don't use spells and chat gets on my back about it constantly, but that's not because I don't like using spells, it's because I regularly forget that Hollow Knight has spells. Much to chat's dismay. Yeah, much to chat's dismay, I regularly forget that Hollow Knight has spells, despite the fact that I've gone and unlocked all the spells. Yeah, I think I got the Green Path Hornet fight like 3rd or 4th try. That was not the... There have been a couple of fights where it took me a lot of attempts. I still owe White Soul a... Yeah, I still owe White Soul a death montage of the 37 times we died to the failed champion. Well, I guess technically it's 38 if you count the time that we actually just fell out of the map. Which, I still owe you that death montage. And then the other death montage I owe people is the like 40 times we died to the same lizard in Rain World in a row. The 2 death montages that I owe people. I'll try to get the failed champion one out within the next week, hopefully. Yeah, my problem with playing this game is that my reaction time is extremely bad. This farm could also turn into a montage. That is true. Yeah, I could make at least like a short or something out of the montage. or like a short out of this farming. But yeah. My reaction time averages like a third. My average reaction time is like a third of a second. Which is pretty not good. That's slower than like 90 to 95% of the population. Your stream was supposed to be about fighting Soul Master, who you've been calling something else, but you dogged on him with the help of Chen the first like 20 minutes. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't think Soul Master took me very long either when I did that fight. I do like video editing. It's just I only have so many hours in the day to video edit and stream and do all the other stuff I need to, like make all the stream thumbnails and schedules and be able to do jobs so I could afford to do all this stuff. So yeah, it's just like a massive amount of time it takes to do everything. It just takes a massive amount of time. Because there's so many things that I have to work on. It's fun, though. It's a lot of fun, though. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's also very time-consuming, and I've been running off of, like, 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night for the last, like, month and a half. Which is not great sometimes. not always great. Yeah. I've played some platformers. I definitely played some platformers. And I don't really have problems with my nerves a lot of the time. But my main challenge is just my, reaction time is approximately the same length as a lot of the attack telegraphs in this game. so like the attacks have like a quarter to third second telegraph on a lot of things, and that is identical to my reaction time, so I basically have 0 actual time to do stuff between when my brain finished processing. Between when my brain finished processing that, hey, there's something happening on screen, and me taking damage, I have, like, no reaction time. Yeah, a fast reaction time does help a lot in this game. Or a faster reaction time. Okay. I'm gonna probably do a couple more laps of this particular type of geo grind, and then we'll go get some more geo from something slightly different. Just to keep things keep a little bit of variety going. Yeah, nerves slowing reaction time would be slightly problematic in this game. Something that we've done a couple of times that during some of the boss fights is I've just like completely forgotten to keep breathing during the boss fight. So we get to the end of the boss fight, I'm just like, oh wait, I haven't taken a single breath for the last like 30 seconds. Which is a little bit amusing. Okay. Luckily, this geofarm's not too bad. I just realized I'm at 2 health. That's a little bit less optimal. I should make sure I don't accidentally die. Granted, it's pretty easy for me to get back here to get my shade back. I'm not super worried about that much. About that part. Okay. I'm not super worried about if I die losing my shade here. That would suck with how much geo I have. The part that I'm actually a little bit concerned about is the fact that I do have to make it back out of Deep Nest after I finish this geo farming. Which could be a little bit annoying. Because there's never really a good pathway to get a good route out of Deep Nest. Yeah, the charm would also be broken if I die. Which would be also somewhat annoying. But yeah, my main concern is just the fact that I'm going to have to get out of Deep Nest after this. Yeah. Yeah, my thing that I say for a lot of the boss fights is, like, if I die to the fight enough times, I'm going to learn their attack pattern. So even if I'm don't have the fastest reaction times in the world, I'll learn enough about how the enemies attack that I can kind of counteract it. I still think that one of my most impressive achievements I've ever done in a video game, if you've ever heard of Falcom's East games, East 9 Monstrum Nox, I beat the optional super boss like 25 levels below what you're supposed to fight it at. It took me 3 months and something like 15,000 attempts because of the number of, like, because of just how many extremely tight timing windows I had to hit with my reaction time. It took me a long time because I basically had to do the fight enough times that I could actually predict what the enemy's AI was going to do next. Which is a little bit of a crazy way to beat a fight. Given that the fight also is like 30 minutes long. 30 minutes long with a 1/10 of a second dodge window every 5 to 10 seconds is how I describe that fight. Yeah. So that I think is probably one of the craziest things I've ever done in any video game. So I mean, I'm stubborn enough that given enough time, I will beat basically any game. It's just a question of, am I going to beat the game quickly, or am I going to spend 3 months stuck on a single boss battle? Both of which are entirely possible. Okay, take out all those guys. How many more times do you guys think we want to do the Geo farm here versus do a couple more laps of Coliseum and whatnot? Because I can always go back. Because I can always go back and just start doing a couple of laps of Coliseum, just to mix things up a little bit. And I also have the items I can sell. So I think we're getting close to the end of the Geo farm. I think we're getting close to the end of the Geo farming here. Because we're getting up there in terms of how much Geo we have. Okay, take out all these guys. Okay, take those guys all out. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. 3 more times? Sure. Yeah, visual novels are pretty fun. Anger all 4 of them. Make sure that they all don't get stuck on the stuck on that little pillar in the middle of the room there. Yeah, we need like I said, we need 36,000 Geo, according to chat, to get the unbreakable versions of all the charms. That is a lot of Geo. Yeah, that is a pretty ridiculous amount of Geo that we need. Which is why we're doing all this Geo farming right now. Because, yeah, that... Even like, at this point in the game, that's still quite a lot. And this is this is the way I found that I can most consistently get geo relatively quickly, because I get about 500 to 600 per loop here. Yeah, I get about 500 to 600 geo per lap I take, and and then the laps don't take too long because there's a bench right there that respawns everything. And then there's 6 enemies that each spawn 5 more enemies from them. There's a way faster place in Kingdom's Edge. So you've just been watching me farm Geo the slow way this entire time? that sounds about right for chat. that definitely sounds about right for chat. Okay. We can keep farming all the Geo here. Gonna do one more lap after this one. I think it makes 3. It's more per lap. It's right next to a screen transition, and you don't need a bench for respawn. That would definitely be faster, yeah. But also, we're getting pretty close to being about done with the Geo farm, with the Geo grind here. Because it takes a minute to get that much Geo. Actually, it takes several minutes to get that much Geo. We started the stream with... we started the stream at, I think, like 5,000 or 6,000 Geo. So we've been making good progress. Hey, thanks. But my artist did a really, really good job with my design. And yeah, my artist did a really good job putting my design together. It's, The clothing both looks cool and would actually be practical to wear. And it's very, yeah. Yeah, they also did all the rigging for my model and also did a really good job with all of that. And basically, I can't say enough times how awesome of a job my artist did with everything. But yeah, I cannot overstate how awesome my artist was. They put a lot of work into everything. It took them, I think, like 2.5 or 3 months to put everything together. And I also have a bunch of toggles that I usually forget exist. I think the toggle I use the most regularly is the wave toggle. That's good for starting any streams. Okay, we'll go then and get the rest of the Geo from a different method. I want to get out of Deep Nest. The Deep Nest is slightly unnerving area. And yes, there is just Zote just chilling right there still. Okay, can I get out of here sanely, please? It intact, please, would be preferable. Okay. This room is slightly difficult to traverse. Okay, there we go. Got another bench here. Tram stations this way. Hey, I've learned how to navigate slightly in this game at this point. I know generally how to navigate now. That's not where I need to go. Yeah, I've learned at least sort of how to navigate a little bit. Okay, I think I need to drop down here. And then go up here. No, that's not right. This particular room, though, is still hard to get around. My model was done by a artist who goes by Jiro2D. I found them on Nizima, which is a Japanese website for live 2D artists. A Japanese website for live 2D artists. And worked with them for a couple of months to get my whole model put together. And they did an absolutely fantastic job. And we're also just awesome to work with. And they were just like awesome all around. Okay, I need to go right here. Yeah, they were just they were awesome to work with all around. They helped me get my entire design from like, I think I sent them like a 15-page Google Doc of ideas, and then just worked with them from there. And yeah. Yeah, they did a fantastic job with everything. And I will continue to say how awesome of a job they did every single chance I have. Okay, head back over this way. Should have a stag station over here. Eventually. Eventually. Travel to... probably Queen's Station? Actually, I might actually need to be at King's Station. I need to check the map. Yeah, King's Station is actually probably an easier spot to go to. Because I'm gonna go sell all of the sellable items I have real quick. Use a bench that's not in Deep Nest here. So I've got to get to the shop where I can actually sell things. And then proceed to just ignore all the enemies in the pathway here, because these big guys are slightly difficult to fight. Okay, there we go. Those big guys are a little bit on the difficult side to actually fight. The big guys with the shields. So I just try to ignore them when possible. Okay, there we go. The car or the shop for the guy who sells things should be right up here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Because, yeah, that's going to get us a decent amount of geo right there. A Wanderer's Journal? It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have traveled the breadth of the kingdom to accrue such a haul. Okay, yep, he just says the same thing for all of these. And then some Hollow Nest seals. Hollow Nest seal. You're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop. Just gotta sell all these things for gold, for geo. Okay, same message for all of these guys also. Okay, King's Idol. Sell some of these. A King's Idol? If you look closely, each of these idols is subtly different. There are fine engravings about them that take some time to decipher. I suspect each was tailored to the owner, a personalized symbol of the king's omnipotence. And then next one, another King's Idol? Have you visited the remnants of his palace? It's down below the city, in the bedrock of the kingdom. I just came from there. It must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing, though. There are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished. And then a third King's Idol. King's Idol? I've often wondered the true visage of the king. Depictions are of an imposing, gleaming figure in a fiercely horned crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery, though. A good ruler seeking worship tends to hide their blemishes. It'd do no good to appear a common bug. And then sell another one of these. Or sell one of these. An arcane egg, eh? Now this is an ancient thing. These relics are the prize of my profession. There's knowledge hidden within, though it's very difficult, painstaking work to extract. One large understanding can be gleaned, though. This civilization may claim itself the first, but something else did exist within this place before Hollow Nest. Each egg offers a narrow glimpse into that forgotten age. Another arcane egg. It's a rare chance to own 2 of these. I'll be the envy of all my colleagues, though my purse is feeling much lighter for it. These eggs are the most desired find from time before Hollow Nest, but they're not the only remnant of that age. You may have come upon them, those old statues that seem a door for soul. They too prove its existence, though in a larger, cruder form. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get to go to the Colosseum a bit here. Because we still need another... I'm gonna call it another 5,000 Geo. I'm gonna call it, we're gonna need another 5,000-ish Geo in order to actually get all the charms that we're trying to farm for right now. So I think I'm gonna go beat Colosseum 1 5 times. And hopefully do so successfully. Without dying and losing all my Geo again. I'm not sure I said again there. I haven't died and lost all this Geo yet. Okay, up here. Luckily, the shade spawn for Colosseum is also really, really safe to get back. If something were to happen. Okay, take out all these guys. Does the Charm of Fragile Greed help with getting gold from the Colosseum? I can't remember. I can't remember if it... Or I don't know if it does. Oh wait, elevator's over here to the left. But I can't actually take this elevator because I'm not going to the top of the elevator. Only affects enemy drops? Okay, cool. That means I'll be able to unequip it in the Colosseum here. Once I, get up there. Head over here, back over to the other wall, and then back across again. Okay. Pop through here. Lots of exploding bats. The Colosseum should just be right over here. Yep, Colosseum. Let me go bench first and swap charms around. Because these two are less good now than Shaman Stone, and that one's less good than Grub Song. Cool. I've got full soul already, so I don't need to go to the hot spring. Little bit of a different variety for the geo farming. Yeah, slightly different variety for geo farming here. Do something a little bit different, even if I think it's technically a little bit slower. Okay, Colosseum of Fools. Okay, take out all the, Yeah, this is basically just a... For the people who joined the stream and haven't seen the Colosseum before, this is basically just a combat arena that you can use to get some geo. Yeah, you can just use this combat arena to get some geo and a couple of other random items. Okay, take out these little roly-polies. try to not take too much damage from them because Colosseum's, well, a Colosseum. You're going to keep getting a bunch of enemies thrown at you until you win. I should heal while I have a good chance, too. Because soon there's going to be a bunch of my least favorite enemy in Hollow Knight. Not that guy. This guy's fine. Specifically the primal aspids that spawn that I'm not a fan of. Which is, I think, 1 or 2 more cycles later. Okay, heal up. Yeah, here come the primal aspids. These things are so annoying to deal with. And are basically the only reason I remember spells exist is because it can take out the primal aspids way faster than I can. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, gotta make sure I actually get my healing in. Okay, take out these guys, take out this guy. Gonna spawn another one down in the bottom. There we go. Yeah, the primal aspids are an extraordinarily frustrating enemy type to deal with. Okay, that guy's gonna just jump into the spikes. Okay, and then move around here. We're gonna get a primal aspid off to the left. Then we're gonna get one up above us. Take out one of these centipede roly-poly things. There we go. Heal up while I get a chance. Proceed to immediately fall into the spikes again. Okay, there we go. Fight one of these guys. Yes, I know I can use Descending Dark. I do know that that spell exists. Don't forget. Don't worry. I didn't forget that the spell exists. But spells also use your soul meter, and I kind of like my soul meter to heal sometimes. Okay, next set. More enemies. And then this will net us 1,000 geo. Yeah, we'll get a net of 1,000 geo from doing this fight. These sets of fights. Okay, take those guys. Take out the primal aspid. Take out the primal aspid. My single least favorite enemy in the entire game is the primal aspid. They are just so difficult to deal with. Yeah, the spells are the spells are helpful. But you'll notice I generally only use them against that one type of enemy. Just because they basically have aimbot. And they're really hard to hit. Okay, we have some gruz. Yep, take out the gruz there. Take out the other 2 gruz. I should heal while I have a good chance too. Now, while I have a good chance to heal, I might as well heal. Because we now have 2 of a boss enemy that spawns right here to end things off. And I want to take one of them out as quickly as I possibly can. Take out one of the 2 boss enemies as quickly as I possibly can before I get a little bit too overwhelmed by everything going on. And then they throw a bunch of geo at me. Should be 1,000 geo here. Actually, a little bit over 1,000. Okay. Yeah, supposedly one of the fastest ways to geo farm is to repeatedly do Colosseum 2. But I have a really hard time consistently beating Colosseum 2. So it's faster for me to, if I'm doing Colosseum geo farming, it's faster for me to do it off Colosseum 1. Make sure I have my health and soul completely refilled before each fight. And yeah, if I die in the arena, my shade spawns right there, and it's really easy to get to. Okay, place a charm notch, and place a notch, and here we go again. It's the exact same set of fights every time, which is why I know I can fairly consistently do Coliseum 1. Okay, come on. Spawn an enemy. There we go. It's just another... This is just a slightly different way to get some Geo. And this is why... And stuff like this is why 1,000 Geo in the later games not considered is not the biggest deal, because if I need 1,000 Geo, I can literally just come up here. And it's pretty easy to get here from any stag station and get a couple thousand Geo. Yeah. It's pretty easy for me to get a couple thousand Geo from up here. Take out all of the little roly-poly dudes. There we go. Heal up before I take out the last one. One. Gonna fall on my head. It's not gonna fall on my head. Bonus. Okay, take out this guy. Cool. Easy enough. Easy enough. Take out these guys. Okay, I finally started to get used to playing this on a PlayStation 5 controller instead of a PlayStation 4 controller. Okay, I just do not want to deal with the primal aspects if I can at all help it. I say as I proceed to miss my spell. That's not great. That's not a great mistake right there. I think it's better for me to... my Abyss Shriek didn't kill it. Okay. Okay, the primal aspids are just really, really difficult for me to take care of. Okay, I fell into spikes right there. I fell into spikes again. I should make sure I heal. Make sure I heal up so I don't die. I am not doing as well this fight through this Coliseum round as I was previously. Okay. Heal. Okay, we're at a reasonable amount of health again. Okay, take out that guy. Hit him as many times as I can to get some soul from him. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, the primal aspects are just really frustrating to deal with. Okay. Back to these four. There we go. But yeah, I did most of my playing up to this point on a PlayStation 4 controller, but during the stream yesterday, that controller died mid-stream and is, like, completely dead at this point. Which is not ideal. It's kind of important for your controller to work. Okay. Got more of these guys. Take out that guy. Focus on the one that I had already started to deal damage to. Take out the primal aspid. The primal aspid 100% gets priority the moment that it spawns. Yeah, the primal aspid will always just get immediate priority. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, different controller means that, like, all my muscle memory for a lot of stuff is just slightly wrong. Because the PlayStation 5 controller buttons are a little bit... control stick are a little bit stiffer than my PlayStation 4 controller. So it's just a little bit... So it's just a little bit hard for me to play right now because I'm not used to this exact, like, level of stiffness for the controller buttons. Because I usually have a pretty light grip on my controllers. Yeah, I don't usually grab my controllers, like, super hard or anything. Okay, one of them, I missed one of my abyss streaks on this guy. They don't have too much health, though. Which is surprising given that they're a boss class enemy, I think. I think they were one of the bosses earlier. Yeah, yeah, we figured out earlier in the stream that Hollow Knight thinks that my PlayStation 5 controller is an Xbox controller. So I can't actually open my inventory for my controller because the button that it thinks it's bound to is both not rebindable and doesn't exist on a PlayStation controller. So I have my keyboard pulled out specifically so I can hit the button to open the inventory. Because for whatever reason... Oh, it also doesn't actually let me open the pause menu. Yeah, for whatever reason, it thinks it's not the correct controller. It thinks it's an Xbox controller, not a DualShock controller. And the two buttons that don't exist on the DualShock controller are the two that are not rebindable. Or not remappable. And that is so weird. Yeah, like, it picked up my DualShock 4 correctly. It just doesn't pick up my DualShock 5 for whatever reason. Or not my DualShock 5, my, what does Sony call it? The DualShift? Or DualShock? No, it doesn't even say on the controller. DualSense controller is what they called the PlayStation 5 controller. Yeah, like... I literally just looked down at my stream, or at my controller, to try to figure out what it was. It's just like, wireless controller. That's not a useful name for my controller. Okay. Yeah, Hollow Knight might be too old. Though I'd expect Steam... I might actually. That's something I might be able to do. I might be able to remap the controls or the controller through Steam. Because Steam has pretty good like remapping for controllers built into it. That might actually be not a bad idea. Yeah, I might look into remapping the controller to make the buttons that it thinks exist, that don't, map to the buttons that actually exist. Because I think I can do that through Steam directly. That would actually be quite helpful. Okay, take those guys out. We're gonna get a bunch more enemies. Because, yeah, because, like, it doesn't have the... what are they, like... Share... On PlayStation, they're usually called the share and option buttons. I think they're called, like, the view and something buttons on Xbox. Okay, I do not like the primal aspids. Your tea tastes like soup. Or soap, not soup. Soap. That's deeply unfortunate. Your tea should not taste like soap. That generally means you over steeped the tea is generally when they start to taste like soap. Is when you over steeped your tea. I drink a lot of tea. So I'm quite familiar with what makes tea taste wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna not worry about the fact that I burned a couple of spells right there. No, the type of tea I drink is I just drink an unreasonable amount of green tea. I just drink an unreasonable amount of green tea on a regular basis, which, it's good. I import... Oh, Irish Springs is soap, not tea. I don't drink... I mean, it sounds also like a tea, because you got a lot of different types of teas. I just like my green tea. I spend way too much and import all my green tea from Japan. Whenever I want green tea. Which is not cheap. That is definitely not a responsible financial decision a lot of the time. Yeah, importing large quantities of green tea from Japan is not an effective use of time. Yes, you say weeb as if I'm not sitting here as an anime cat boy. Yeah, fruit teas are pretty good also. Yeah, I've got no problem with fruit teas and whatnot. I just personally really like green tea. Oh wow, that actually does a lot of damage to them. I didn't realize how powerful. I think part of the reason why I didn't use spells is because I didn't realize how ridiculously overpowered some of these spells actually are. Yeah, I think I just didn't realize how ridiculously overpowered some of these spells are. What would it be like to be in Holiday as a civilian? Interesting. Yes, I have it's somebody should find the cat ears meme where it's like the biblically accurate cat ears, I think, is what would turn it up in a search. Yeah, I think that biblically accurate cat ears would turn up the meme. Of never very well defined exactly what the ears on what the ears should be. But the model looked weird without both sets of ears. Technically, I have a toggle for the technically the cat ears part of my model has a toggle on it. But that one looks really, really weird when I do that. If I think if I toggle like this, it normally eats the ears. Yeah. Which looks just so strange to see my model without the ears. No dog ears. I'll confirm that much. Yeah, it just looks so strange to when I accidentally like break the toggles of my model like that to hide the ears, because I don't because I don't actually have the ears toggle bound to a key anywhere, so I can't actually do that like just on demand. It just looks so weird to me without the ears. But sometimes I don't have the glasses on my model, but that also looks weird a lot of the time if I take off the glasses. Pretty good for if I'm being blind while playing a game, though, to not have the glasses. Yeah, the little circle on the hat, it's actually a galaxy, not an eye on the hat, but... It's actually a little mini galaxy that kind of looks like an eyeball. Whether or not that's intentional, I'll leave up to debate for now. But yeah. And I mean, if you get good enough at rigging models, there's a lot of money to be made in model drawing and rigging for VTuber models. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, we swapped over to doing some Coliseum grinding for the last little bit, just to do something slightly different. We're almost at the amount we need. We were talking about how my model, the cat ears are technically a toggle. I just don't have bound to anything. Yeah, I just don't have bound to anything for my model. Because if I toggle to the hood, and then I toggle to one of the hats, my ears go away. And it looks very, very strange to me. Given how much time I spend, like, doing stuff with my model for everything. Yeah, I'll do it once I have a good... I'll do it again once I have a good spot in the battle. If I toggle to the ears, or to the hood and then the hat, it's just no more ears. Yeah, just, like, each the ears. That is technically just a toggle that I just don't have bound to any, like, control anything on my keyboard. Because I just think... I'm a cat boy. I should have my cat ears on. Or I should not randomly have my cat ears vanish. I hit the wrong button on my keyboard or something. Oh, gosh. I just realized that we are actually very low on health right here. Let's resolve that problem real quickly, shall we? Okay, I should be able to heal up a little bit right here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Take these guys out. I'm going to do probably one more Coliseum fight after this one, and then we'll go unlock the unbreakable forms of all the charms. Finally. Unlock all the unbreakable forms of all the charms. Stay away from the explodey thing. Okay, take those guys out. Did I miss? I missed. Okay. Ah, well. Take one of them out pretty quickly, though. These things don't actually have that much health. Like, in hindsight, these things are actually kind of weak. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm going to do one more lap of Coliseum, I think. And then we'll go buy the other two fragile charms, and then... Where do I go to actually spend the Geo to make them unbreakable? We never did actually get an answer for that. Yeah, we never did actually get an answer of where I go to make them unbreakable. Which is probably slightly important information to know. All I know is it probably has something to do with the Grim Troop. But yeah, we're gonna do one more lap of Coliseum, and we should be good to go then. I hate the fact that I know what bug you're referring to, Aria. Yeah, I hate the fact that I know exactly which bug you're referring to. Anyways, yeah. We will... We'll get that. We're almost there. Yeah, we've almost got enough Geo. Of course you do. Okay, we're off to a great start. Take damage on literally the first enemy in Coliseum. And the second. Okay, let's try to be a little bit more careful here. Okay. I'd like to save some of the soul for when I inevitably, primal aspids exist. I did not forget Crystal Dash. I was doing a ton of Crystal Dashing during the earlier Geo grinding. I was doing a ton of Crystal Dashing during the earlier Geo farming. So I definitely did not forget that it exists. I just don't know how to use it in combat effectively, I think might be what it is. Really? Yeah, see? See, Crystal Dash exists. Right there. Easy. This is not the Primal Aspid yet. Yeah, I will use spells against Primal Aspids. Basically 100% of the time, because the Primal Aspids are really, really annoying to deal with. And are by far my least favorite enemy in all of Hollow Knight. Okay. Yeah, I have no hesitation about using spells against the Primal Aspids. Because otherwise, I just take a ridiculous amount of damage trying to deal with them. Okay, take this guy out. Here, there we go. Just print out a PNG of a Primal Aspid and just stick it next to my monitor. Use that for reminding me that spells are a thing that exists. That would work. That would indeed work. Okay, we're gonna get a Primal Aspid right off to the left. It gets deleted immediately. Yeah, the Primal Aspids, I do not have any qualms about using my spells for them. I think a lot of the reason I don't like using the spells is because the spell meter and the heal meter are the same. And I want the heal capacity, but I know if I don't use spells in the Primal Aspid, it'll send... It'll cost me even more health than the, or even more soul than just using the heal, or than just using the spell to heal. I can't believe I took a damage from this guy. That was actually... Okay, that was a slightly cool kill right there. Okay, next enemies. Okay. Next enemies is these guys. Yeah, the Coliseum one's not super hard, all things considered. Though it does have Primal Aspids, and that makes me sad. The existence of Primal Aspids makes me sad. I do not like the Primal Aspid. Okay. Heal up again. Take out the little roly-poly dude. Yeah, we've just about finished the massive geo farming required. Because this takes a while to get 36,000 geo. It takes a while to get the 36,000 geo I actually need. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Yeah, the Primal Aspids are by far my least favorite thing in the game. By a pretty comfortable margin. Okay. That is basically all of the geo farming we need to do. Yeah, that's basically all the geo farming I actually need to do. Because we'll be able to grab just a tiny bit more geo on the way up to... I'm just heading down to the hot spring. We'll be able to grab a little bit more geo on the way up to buy the fragile charms to cover the last little bit of change we'll need. I just figured might as well fill up my soul meter for free while I have the ability to do that easily. Here we go. Okay. Step 1. Fall right back into the hole that we just fell out of, or that we just climbed out of. Okay. Time to go deal with our charms. And get the actual versions of all the charms. All the explodey bats are, I like the fact that there's just a bunch of exploding bats that hang out right there. I did not mean to land on that. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. These guys actually drop a little. These guys drop a little bit of geo also. Take those. Take that guy out, because why not? Yeah, we need a little bit more. We just need a little pocket change on the way over to the Fragile Charm shop. So if it's free, might as well. Okay, and then it's from Queen's Station's the good way. We get there, I think. We have a few geo right now. We've got a couple geo that we can use. 36,500 geo right now. Okay, let's just not die getting to and from Fragile Charm person. Okay, through here, up and around here. Take that guy out for no apparent reason other than I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out a couple of these guys while I have an easy ability to. I still really do not like this fungal caverns area here. That's called how to not platform. That's called how to not do platforming. Okay, there we go. I think I need to go all the way up here. I need to go all the way up here. Through here. Up, I believe. Up to mushrooms. That's a decent amount of geo right there as well. Then I need to go right and up again. Yeah, I need to go right and up again. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, there we go. There we go. This creature's a little bit creepy. Okay, then I need a tiny bit more geo. Yeah, if you eat soap, it's gonna taste like soap. I need a little tiny bit more geo now. Because I had forgotten to account for the pricing of the... I thought that they were like 300 each, not like 1,000 total. Okay. Ah, well. Couple geo's pretty easy to get. It's pretty easy to get a couple hundred geo. Take out that. Make sure I actually pick up the geo. And make sure I actually pick up the geo that I need. Right, you're not eating soap, you're drinking soap. Sorry, my bad. Don't drink soap either. Okay. Take that guy out. Apparently fall down here. I think the fastest way to get a couple hundred geo really quickly would be to go back to the city. Yeah, go back to the city and just fight the random stuff that's over there. What have I sold to Lemon? That's the artifact collector guy, right? We sold all of the artifacts that we were holding. Yeah, we sold all of our artifacts that we were holding, so I can't use that to get more gold or more geo. Geo in this game, not gold. Okay, I'm just gonna fight a couple of these random things around here. Get some quick geo. We are very, very close now. And we're getting very, very close to not needing, or to having enough geo finally. Okay, take those guys out. Okay. Apparently completely missed the wall right there. Reject humanity, become crab. You know what? Fair enough. Really? You're just gonna spawn right on top of me like that? I think everybody's probably unintentionally consumed soap at least once or twice before. I don't think it's just Crow. I don't think it's just Crow who's unintentionally consumed soap. Okay, take that guy out. Couple of them up here. Yep, take out a couple of these guys. Okay, apparently this is a arena fight. I had forgotten that this exists. Ah, well. Not too bad, though. Make sure my health's actually good. I forgot that this door... I don't think I quite entirely processed that door locks. Oh, it's because I've never actually been up here, and I just had completely missed this for the last I don't know how long. Okay, that works out. World Soul, acquire all vessel fragments. Apparently that was the last vessel fragment that I was missing. I suppose that's progress. Yeah, I suppose that it does count as some actual progress there. Unintentional progress? Yeah, so some unintentional progress right there. I like how I just randomly finished like a barely major upgrade path completely by accident. Dude, we almost have enough geo. That's enough geo now. Apparently I just never did that. Like, apparently I just had completely missed that one little bit. But, you know what? Oh well. That was pretty straightforward, though. Yeah, it was pretty straightforward, and that was also our last vessel fragment. At least according to the, a Steam achievement that popped up there. I'll take it. I'll take it. That counts as... Ooh, we're up to 88% completion now. We're getting a good completion percentage. Okay. That smell. Ah, you're hiding something very nice from me, aren't you? Shouldn't hide something so nice. Show me, show me. Put it on quickly. Oh, I need to have them equipped, don't I? I'm guessing I need to have them equipped. I have to use my keyboard to do my charms. Yeah, I have to hit my keyboard button. I have to hit a key on my keyboard if I want to open my inventory, or pause the game because it's just the game's confused about my controller right now. Ah, that charm, beautiful, most precious thing. Little lovely, will you let me see it? Have to show it to me. I'm guessing I just need to say yes. Such a little beauty, such a smell, such a smell. So good, so tasty. A perfect thing just for me. Now what? Now what do I do? Do I need to just keep bugging her? Repeatedly? Give me your geo, and I'll give you a gift. Okay, so yeah, I just have to keep bugging them. Okay. Yeah. Unbreakable heart. Ooh, that is an upgrade. I can smell it. Another gift made for me. Give it to me. You have fragile greed? Yes. Such a little beauty. Such a smell. Such a smell. Please stop eating the charms. So good, so tasty. A perfect thing just for me. Again? You're so greedy for gifts. Poor little lovely. Give me your geo and I will give you your gift. Nom. Yeah, I'm not gonna think too hard on the implications of this entire exchange that's happening right here. I can smell it. Another gift made for me. Give it to me. You have the fragile strength charm? Yes. Such a little beauty. Such a smell. Such a smell. Yeah, I'm not thinking too hard on the implications of this entire exchange. So good, so tasty, a perfect thing just for me. Yeah, I'm just not thinking about it too hard. Again, you're so greedy for gifts. Poor little lovely. Give me your geo and I will give you your gift. Yeah, there's something going on here. But, we've upgraded all of our charms. Such beautiful special gifts. So lovely. I'm ready now. Very ready. My smell. You'll carry it with you then? I'm not going to question any of that. Sounds like I should go talk to the leg eater. Or to the, leg eater, though. With all three of these. That's actually kind of nice. Unbreakable forms of all three. That's actually that's actually a decent number of extra health points that it gives you. Of course, I've got to now walk all the way back over to the leg eater in order to talk to the leg eater. We're making progress. We are making progress now that we've actually finished the geo grind there. Okay, up and around, there we go. Now I'm slightly less nervous because I'm not carrying around an absolutely absurd amount of geo. I could have used Dreamgate. I didn't think about the Dreamgate because I didn't think I'd be walking back. That is not the way to go. I didn't think I need to go back here again. My Dreamgate is... Where is my Dreamgate, actually? Yeah, like, where is my Dreamgate, actually, right now? Oh, it's over by the collector over there, I think. Have the urge to draw, but zero ideas, so you're just randomly opening and closing the art app. That's a mood sometimes. That is definitely a mood sometimes. Oh, that strength actually makes me deal quite a bit more damage also. Yeah, I do quite a bit of damage. I do quite a bit of damage thanks to the unbreakable strength that I apparently picked, that I have equipped right now. Up through here. I said up through here. Here we go. Here we go. Eventually. That was a platforming... That was a platforming hiccup. Yeah. Those charms that smell so much. I want to... Yes, I know where you are now. Above me. Much above me, but I know where to go. I will come. Don't try to hide from me. I don't want to question... I just do not want to question any of that. I do want quick slash. Honestly, the unbreakable strength is kind of nice. We've already beaten Collector. Yeah, we already beat Collector. I just placed the Dream Gate there. All right. Now what's next on our agenda? We're gonna need to fight a lot of stuff. Yeah, we need to fight a lot more stuff here. I'll head back up to Divine here in just a second. Yeah, we'll need to fight a lot of different enemies. Yeah, gonna need to defeat a lot more enemies for completion. There's still a couple of dead ends that I haven't explored on the map yet. Actually, I don't think we ever did Stone Sanctuary either. Then we have a pathway down there in the hive that we haven't explored yet. A lot of grubs. We have the grub markers at least. I think I might head over to this area. I think my next order of business might be this area. After I go talk to Divine again. Oh, Collector. Gotcha. We're talking to Crow. I think my next order of business might be to go get that grub and do something with Stone Sanctuary. Yeah, I do like... Given how much I use the nail, I kind of like the unbreakable strength. Haha. Okay, I should start fighting things. Because I did determine that I needed to fight a lot of things in order to eventually get completion of the Wanderer thing. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, the Unbreakable Strength actually adds a decent amount of damage. Yeah, Unbreakable... That's actually kind of nice. I'm like one-shotting everything now. Or at least one-shotting all the stuff I care about. Being able to one-shot. I did open this chest thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, there we go. There we go. I'll go look at Divine again. But now we don't have a potential missable there if we wind up banishing the troop. Undertale Genocide Hollow Knight Edition. One final gift? Ah, I liked it very much. Very, very good. So good. Now I could follow Master. I regret that. I regret that. Very, very, very much right now. Okay. We're going to this stag station, then we're going to the right, and we're gonna go get the scrub. I regret that. Yeah, I think that's what just happened, Crow. I think that's legitimately what just happened in the game. I'm not gonna question that again. Yeah. Alright then. Yeah, that was not a good day to read the text in the game. Yeah, that was not a... Alright. Need to navigate. I constantly mess up this navigation through this room. I actually need to go through here. Yeah. Yeah, not a good day to be literate. Yeah, not a great day to be literate. And I also got to make sure that the stream chat stays YouTube TOS compliant over here. Which the YouTube flags random things as being TOS non-compliant. It is strange how they make their decisions sometimes. But I have done quite a bit of digging into what YouTube actually cares about with their automated filter systems and whatnot. Yeah, I deal quite a lot of damage with the Unbreakable Strength charm equipped. Eat or be eaten, this is true. We do play Rain World on this channel also. We do play Rain World on this channel also, so we definitely get that. I'm trying to find the grub in the Stone Sanctuary right now. Yeah, the YouTube system... I don't question the YouTube system. YouTube's entire system's just strange a lot of the time. And it flags some of the most random words. Yeah, the YouTube system tends to flag some of the most random things. If you look at, like, reports of what it's flagged from people. You can talk about crazy, wild things, and it doesn't care. Okay, there is apparently a grub off to the right. of this area. Oh yeah, there's literally just a grub sitting here. Yeah, I'm not sure how I missed that grub earlier. I don't have an excuse for that one. Given I'd literally been right through there before. That's the hunter dude. I'm trying to get to Stone Sanctuary, so I actually need to go left, down, and back right to get there. How did I not take damage to those spikes? I mean, YouTube's TOS is most likely... Yeah, YouTube's TOS enforcement's done by a LLM that they've trained that makes some questionable choices sometimes. And it's just easiest to just not question its questionable choices and just make sure you don't wind up on the wrong side of its questionable choices. Okay. Take out these things. Yeah, YouTube's LLM is about as smart as any other LLM, and that is... And the level of intelligence there is not very. Not very intelligent. Okay, because I don't think I've been through Stone Sanctuary before. Okay, there we go. Now this is a new... I think this is a new area. But there's probably something over here that I haven't gotten yet. Okay. Try to actually explore a little bit. Try to not miss anything important. My child, can you still see? Please, don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eye open, little one. Can't dream. If you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Not yet. I won't. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to... That's not how you do a dream nail. That's how you do a dream gate. There we go. Just in case I lose. I don't even think AI is necessarily the future. I think it's closer to a blockchain than anything. Yeah, I think that the at least current iteration of AI is going to be more akin to blockchain than the future. Okay, I am definitely going to lose to this fight because I had no idea what was going on for the first several bits of damage. They just keep teleporting around, don't they? And they just keep teleporting around like fairly randomly. Okay, let me make sure I'm healed up. Falling into the spikes. Because, yeah. So I've done a fair bit of study on machine learning and so I kind of understand how the large language models actually work under the hood. And they're not intelligent. They are extraordinarily stupid. And there's not really any way they can change that with their current... Yeah, that was a very, very strange fight right there. Why did it not save my dream gate? Oh, can you not? Oh, I had to put it outside of Stone Sanctuary, didn't I? Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, because it didn't save my dream gate inside of the sanctuary. So now I get to walk all the way back again. Yeah, there are people who buy into AI a little bit too heavily. And it's kind of annoying. I'll place it outside of Stone Sanctuary this time. Yeah, people who buy too fully into AI are kind of annoying because it's really... What it is it just is a number it's basically just a word generator that it doesn't actually know anything. It's basically just a slightly smarter version of autocomplete. Yeah, that's like all that LLMs are, is just a smarter version of autocomplete. I'm just waiting for the crypto community to realize that you could technically make AI NFTs. Like, not AI generated NFTs, like the NFT is the AI. Yeah, don't turn your art into an NFT. NFTs are not great. Yeah, NFTs are not great. Yeah. They are very, very good at finding a local minima, but they're also just basically a smart version of autocomplete. They're not actually intelligent. I kind of like that way of describing them. It's just as a smart version of autocomplete. I kind of like using that descriptor. Because it is quite accurate. Okay. Did I actually place my dream gate this time? I think I actually placed my dream gate this time. But yeah, okay. We have the dreamer. Yes, I will challenge the warrior dream, and hopefully we actually have our dream gate in place this time. For if I, fail at the fight again. Because this is a very, very strange fight. Yeah, this entire fight just gives strange vibes. Okay, come on. I should heal a bit here while I have a chance. This is... I don't know what to make of this fight. But this one might actually take us... This dreamer might actually take me a couple of tries. Oh yeah, use Abyss Shriek. That would actually work very well here, wouldn't it? Though I don't currently have the Shaman Stone equipped, so it does a little bit... So it's a little bit less effective. Yeah, a little bit less effective without the Shaman Stone equipped. Either way, it appears that worked. Yeah. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. Actually gain health when you upgrade your nail. That kind of tracks. That's 200 more. That's 200 more dream essence stuff there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're still a very long ways off from an actual, like, proper artificial general intelligence, which I hate that term for it, but that's the generally accepted term, is an artificial general intelligence. Okay, that's more completion. Yeah, that's I think more completion progress. Because we had never been to Stone Sanctuary yet before. Cool. Cool. Stone Sanctuary, pretty easy. What's next on the agenda? We're fairly close to whatever this grub is and whatever this pathway is. I think it might make sense to drop down there. I think that might make sense for the next bit of completion to go for. I'm kind of just working on trying to fill out the map right this second. Okay, come on, take out one of those guys. Yeah, they try to convince you they're real, but make it obvious. I mean, they're just trained on human interaction. But yeah, the LLMs are not the one somewhat the one thing that I found that's even remotely useful for using LLMs is that they're very good at saving you from having to copy paste as much when you're writing the same code 40 times in a row. Which is not something that most people will ever encounter. And that's not a combination of... That's not a use case that's, like, basically anyone will ever actually encounter. That was not the correct exit. Okay, I can start working my way up here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, LLMs and AI are not anywhere near as good as people think they are. And realistically speaking, won't be with the current technologies. The current technologies are... We're basically running off 1960s theoreticals that we just threw billions of dollars at for no reason. And anybody who doesn't realize that is just kidding themselves. Yeah, neural networks are not what I'm have a problem with. Neural networks are actually fairly useful. Oh wait, I am completely lost. I was going the right way. And neural networks are quite useful. LLMs in specific are not. Okay, come on. There we go. Welcome to the stream, Alexander. We are working on whatever random bits and bobs of completion I need to in Hollow Knight right now. Yeah, LLMs are a thing that exists. They are... think ChatGPT. ChatGPT is probably the best known LLM. Basically, it's a large language model. Yeah, LLM means large language model. And it's basically, translation for, yeah, large language model, LLM. Got the grub. Yeah, large language model. They burn a... Nope, they're just large language model. They burn a ridiculous amount of electricity, are extremely expensive to train and operate, and are basically just a glorified version of autocomplete, which are a solution searching for a problem backed by a lot of people who have too much time and money on their hands. Oh yeah, and a massive amount of water usage, because you have to cool down massive data centers. And data centers are generally water-cooled, and they're generally not seawater-cooled. We went too far up. I've tried to find... There's a particular area I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to that blue marker. Which is going to be along the left side of this area. Because, yeah, that blue marker is some random pathway that I haven't been through yet. I'm sorry you had to see AI-generated animation. That is deeply unfortunate. Yeah, having to see an AI-generated animation is deeply unfortunate. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, because we just had never gone through whatever this pathway is. It does not appear that there's much up here, but there's something up here. Hollow Nest Seal. Not exactly what I'd consider worth it. And not exactly what I'd consider worthwhile, but we now know what it is. They've been trying to encroach on actual animation for years at this point. It is very, very obviously AI generated, though. Especially if you know where to look. People are always like, "Oh, you can't tell the difference between AI generated." So I'm a software engineer. I've mentioned that on stream before. People always tell me, "Oh, there's no way you could possibly tell the difference between the code that insert the trending LLM of the week here puts out, and then the code created by an actual human." And I can tell like over 99% of the time if it was AI or human, based off of some actual tests that I've done with code written by people versus LLMs. Yeah, if they were to... I wouldn't mind as much if the AI was at least somewhat useful. And had like a helpful and beneficial byproduct, like clean water, instead of pollution. Because that's about the only byproduct that they have right now. I don't really know where I'm going right now. I'm just heading back to the station, and then I'll figure it out from there. Yeah, AI written stuff is very, very obvious. Oh, and the other thing I absolutely despise are the AI written text detectors. Yeah, those AI written text detectors where it's like, there's a 97% chance that this text was written by an AI. Those are not even remotely close to accurate. Those systems. I've said I'm a software engineer a couple of times. That's where that's why I tend to know a decent amount about, like, technical side of things on computers. I know I've mentioned it on stream before. Okay, so I think we've cleared out a lot of the dead ends over here. We could head towards... There's a couple of more dead ends over there. There's... Apparently we missed some grubs down... Okay, oh, I need to put a marker up here for these dead ends. Apparently we missed some grubs down by Palace Grounds. That seems like a decent thing to go work on now. Okay. But yeah. I just read your message, Crow. Nightshade and Glazed are only going to be effective temporarily, because the Nightshaded and Glazed artwork is now being used to train the AI, the art generating models to be more effective at handling poisoned inputs without deconstructing themselves. So it's only a temporary solution to the problem. Which sucks. Because they are starting to incorporate Nightshaded and Glazed artwork into the training sets, specifically to teach things, specifically to teach the models how to handle the intentionally poisoned data. I think is the best way to word that. Oh, there's a breakable floor right there. I think that's the best way I can think to put that. Is that it works for now. But the Nightshade and Glazed are being used to train the models. Like the models that are being trained from that are being even better at... Yeah, do you think that the AI people care about people consenting at all? Is a joke. It is an absolute joke if you think that the AI people who are collecting these training sets care about literally anything. Other than making their model better. Yeah, the laws are going to be about 15 to 20 years behind, if I had to guess. My friend, you dealt with all those beasts? I'm ashamed to say, I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd ever have survived. Yeah, I think I'm in agreement with Letsnoth on that one. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size, but this kingdom's beasts. I wonder if I'm just no match for them? Enough. I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same. Every time I come across Cloth, I think it's a boss fight. I look forward to our next contact, Tiny Savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. If I found Cloth here earlier, she fights with me in the Trader Lord fight. That would have made that fight a little bit easier. That fight was a pain. Yeah, that fight was an absolute nightmare to actually deal with. I think I've mostly cleared out this area, though. I think I've mostly cleared out this area, and I did get the grub that I came over here for. I'm just kind of trying to find... Yeah, like my current list of things to do right now is just whatever random bits and bobs I can track down that are like grubs and stuff that are on the map. Okay. I need to be bottom left corner and then go left. But yeah. LLMs are one of the worst things to come out of the tech space in quite a long time, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can... I think we can just go across this room and then up on the other side. Yeah, I think that works. Quite a ways over. Let's not jump in... Let's not go right off into the spikes. I can actually go up here. And I think that there's a grub somewhere around here. Yeah, I think that there's a grub somewhere around here that I can work with. Yeah, cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are less bad, but they're also still pretty bad. NFTs are also one of the worst things I've seen. How do I do that? What? Hold on. That's definitely the way to the grub. That's definitely the way to the grub. I'm gonna use my dream gate whenever I'm not sure if I'm gonna just be death cycling on something. Yeah, how do I... Yeah, there's spikes there is the problem. Can I, do a canceled crystal dash to Monarch Wing up there? Yes, I can. That is new movement tech that I didn't know about before now. The problem with cryptocurrencies is that most cryptocurrencies are something called a proof-of-work-based cryptocurrency, where in order to validate the transactions, you basically have to have your computer solve a hard math problem that burns a fairly absurd amount of electricity to validate. That's one of the biggest problems with a lot of cryptocurrencies, is that they also are a massive energy sink for being able to solve these math problems that it requires. Whereas the stock market, you exchange money. Cryptocurrencies, if you're familiar with what a hash function is, it takes in a string of text, such as, or a number or something, and outputs usually something like 256 ones and zeros, basically randomly. And from there, you have to basically test inputs until you get a output that starts with 33 zeros in a row. So you have to get two, so it's a 1 in 2 to the 33 chance that your input's correct and spits out the intended output. And then you get to validate a block of transactions and then you get to validate the, I think I broke 1500 right now. I'm not at the 1800 yet. Yeah, so and it validates the block of transactions once you actually do that. So one of the other limitations of cryptocurrency as a currency is that cryptocurrencies have the inherent problem of they can only process so many transactions at a time. Your average credit card transaction costs about 10 cents to process on average, at least based off the numbers I looked at. Your average cryptocurrency transaction costs somewhere between $3 and $5 to process because there's significantly lower supported volume due to the fact that you can only process 100 or so. I don't know if it depends on the cryptocurrency, but you can only process like 100 transactions per time somebody solves the math problem, which is a problem. Okay, apparently I'm actually slightly under 1,500. Nope, I'm at 1450. Shoot. Oh well. So, like, you have very low transaction volumes, very high transaction fees, and processing the transactions uses an absolutely absurd amount of money. Or electricity. Oh, and a lot of them are pump and dump schemes that people hype up this cryptocurrency, get a bunch of people to buy in, and then just pull all the backing funds out of it. Meaning that everybody who bought in loses all their money. They're quite good for money laundering and illegal activities, and just facilitating illegal activities. Yeah. Yeah, cryptocurrencies are not great. Yeah, cryptocurrencies, not great. Apparently there's a grub near King's Station. I think my next goal is that grub. Yeah, cryptocurrencies have a lot of major problems. And it's not even the deregulated part of it that's causing a lot of the problems. It's a kind of fundamental part of how a cryptocurrency has to work. I feel like at least a couple of people's eyes glazed over from that entire exchange. Because, there was definitely a lot of technical that just happened right there. I try to not overly technical jargon things, but when you're talking about stuff like how a cryptocurrency works, there's technical stuff there. The inner functionality of a cryptocurrency is kind of by necessity going to be fairly technical. Yeah, I tried to explain in a hopefully comprehensible way. But also, yeah, cryptocurrencies, the way cryptocurrencies work and why they're so problematic is a fairly complicated subject. Okay, there's apparently a grub somewhere around here. I mean, it's hard to understand cryptocurrencies and some of this stuff. It helps me because I have a degree in computer science and I'm a like actual professional software engineer as my like job, like my day job. So yeah. Try entering the house. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, because there's a lot of grub. There's a lot of grubs. I don't think it's this one. Oh, maybe it is. Nope, that is just, I'm not sure what that is. I'm just gonna show up in all these people's houses and just destroy everything now. I feel like. I'll dream nail the corpse on the way back down. Oh, this one. Marissa. Oh, it's this building that we're in. I know where we are. I don't think there's... I think I've already checked all of these. Hide. Okay, they just want me to hide. Yeah, I just know that there's a grub around here somewhere. Oh, this looks like something that might have a grub in it. Maybe? Or did I just show up and murder everybody? I don't see a grub in here. Yeah, I'm trying to check inside of as many of these buildings as I can find. I just know that, like, I see the grub marker on the map. I see the grub marker on the map. I just have to find... Oh, it is the room? Okay, heading back. I'm going back, don't worry. Oh, you have to... You guys ever play the old Minecraft versions where you'd put a painting over some signs to make an invisible door? And if you, like, made it like you had to jump and go through it, it was basically impossible to find? That's what I just got reminded of. Yeah, that's what I just got reminded of, was those, like, invisible sign doors. I don't know if I need to fight this thing, but I'm fighting it anyways. It exploded. It reminds me of those, like, invisible sign doors from Minecraft. Yep, I just have to figure out how to get right. Yeah, I just need to figure out how to keep going right. Or is it, like, up somewhere? No, it's not up anywhere. But yeah, it reminds me of those sign doors, because you could put a, like, jump on them to make them just slightly more difficult to find. I'm like, it's somewhere in here. The speedrunner Geo, because yeah, there is a grub somewhere around here on the map. I just need to find where the grub is. Yeah. I just have to find where the grub actually is. I don't see the grub there. I'm gonna just bring the elevator down. Maybe it's somewhere in here. This is a very long elevator. I don't see anything here. I don't see anything there. There's this guy. While this guy does have grub, he does not. It's the wrong type of grub. Wrong type of grub there. We'll find it. We'll find the grub eventually. There's only so many places it can be. Yeah, there's only so many places the grub could be. And if I just exhaustively check literally everywhere, eventually we'll find the grub. Because it's gonna be somewhere. It's definitely not up there. That is too far up. Yeah, it's definitely too far up. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not there. Luckily, it's pretty easy for me to get back to King's Station from right there. Just gotta find the grub. Okay, I'm going to send that elevator up into the void. There we go. Yeah, given the location of the way up, I think I was too far left. I think I was too far left to find the grub. But we're back in King's Station. Like, looking at the map, it looks like it's kind of like the second window to the left. Though also, like, it's not, like it looks like it would be the Pleasure House window. Because I don't see any windows over here. Like, it does look like it would be that window. Yeah, we're just... Oh, I think I found it. I think I found the window. Or at least I found a window with a grub in it. I found a window with a grub in it. Okay. Yep, there's a grub. Is that the grub? That is, in fact, the grub that I was looking for. Progress has been made. I think I'm going to go for this grub next. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for this grub down here next, and possibly even a dream root, apparently. We're fine. We're fine. We're making progress. We are indeed making progress through the game here. I don't like fighting those guys if I don't have to. I think this is where I need to go. Yeah, I just need to drop, like, all the way down here. Oh, look, it's a Geo Rock. We could always try for a difficult jump, but would probably miss it. Would probably miss it quite a few times, actually. Given my, level of ability to platformer in games. Okay, I'm looking for an exit along the right wall. Okay, that's the dream route. I'll keep note of that. Yeah, the other thing I was kind of checking was where the heck the dream route actually lives. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, there it is. There's... No? Do I need to go even further up still? Where is this? Did I never unlock the shortcut? Or is that, like, weird green wrapping garbage happening? That might not actually be a connection. Or connector. Yeah, I don't think I can spike... I don't think I could spike tunnel. That might be pushing it a little much for me. Let me try to get some soul back. Trying to get some soul back here. That's not an effective way to get soul back here. Yeah, you're supposed to... I was just trying to get some soul back before I did the dream route, and I think I got a grand total of total of 0. And I wanted to make sure I actually handle the dream roots also, because they are quite helpful. Because I need a lot of the soul essence. Or I need a lot of the essence stuff in general. And the dream roots give you quite a bit. That is a very annoyingly placed spike. Okay. I feel like this one is probably one of the harder ones. I feel like this is probably one of the more difficult ones to actually do. Tap over here. Because, yeah, there's a lot of spikes in this room. Okay, of course there's more spikes down there. Okay, I'm just gonna damage boost that one, apparently. Need to crystal dash from the other room, not this room. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. That's low on health. Yeah, that's me being very, very low on health now. Okay. I'm trying to collect all the essence. Okay. I'm still quite low on the health in the health department. Of course there's an enemy up there. Why wouldn't there be? Did I get them all? I think I got them all. I need a... I need bench. I need bench to heal. And there is a bench not that far away. Okay. Bench should be right up here. Get my health back. Yeah, gotta get my health back there. Okay, health acquired. Health acquired. Next step, head over this way, I guess. Back this way. And then figure out how to do the dream dash thing. Okay, do not die to all the spikes, of which there are many, many, many spikes. And then we should be able to... I don't know why I didn't use my dream nail there. Kingdom above, palace below, servant's path. I mean, we got some essence from that, though. Yeah, how do I get to that grub? Do I need to, like, wrap in from Kingdom's Edge? Perhaps? Because that just leads to Ancient Basin. Yeah, this just leads to Ancient Basin, which is not where I need to go. Okay. I think that this is not actually a viable, pathway. Down from left city. I don't know what left city is. Oh, I got it. I gotcha. I got it now. Yeah. Gotta go through royal waterways instead of ancient basin path. Okay, we're heading over there. And apparently taking damage on the way over, but... oh well. Ah well. Gotta take damage to heal damage, I guess? Yeah, gotta take damage if you're gonna heal damage. Should be down here. And then somewhere just down. I like how those things are dying basically instantly. Okay. Okay, exploding bats. Lots of exploding bats. Yeah, my game knowledge is not the highest ever. Okay, we are... there. Oh, there's a grub off to the left. There's a grub off to the left somewhere. I'm being distracted. Yeah, I'm currently being highly distracted. Or highly distractible. Because there's another grub over here. I heard the grub. I think, or at least I think I heard a grub. Yeah, there's a grub kind of in the lower right area somewhere. There we go. There's a breakable wall. There's a breakable wall. I actually found a breakable wall for once. I, don't usually find breakable walls successfully. And then from here, I just need to keep going right. Yeah, I just need to keep going right. I found a breakable wall without you guys having to point it out to me. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Off to the right. And taking damage, of course. Slowly making improvements. I am getting better at the game. Yeah, I am getting better at the game. It's just, this is not necessarily the easiest game either. Apparently I like playing games that are extraordinarily difficult. Or that are like, apparently I like playing difficult games between Hollow Knight, Rainworld, and Noita. That's not an easy trio of games to be playing right now. Yeah, it's not an easy trio of games to play. Okay, I can crystal dash over there. I also literally have the acid immunity already. I'm just trying to... Apparently we missed a grub. Apparently we just missed a grub over here. Okay, somewhere in here there's a grub in the top right corner of the room that I'm supposed to somehow supposedly make it up to. I don't see a good way to get up there. I'm guessing it's up through that. Or did I need to take a different entrance into Isma's? Oh, it's not in this room. It's the room above. Okay. Dead Cells is also, quite difficult. I've only ever beaten it with... I've never beaten Dead Cells with a boss cell active. I've never beaten Dead Cells with a boss cell active. I've only ever beaten it with 0 boss cells. Okay. In the water right under there's a path. Oh, interesting. What is that noise? Was that what those enemies... the noise those enemies make? I mean, there's also a path here. Yeah, I'm heading... I'll head back towards the grove. I mean, there's also just a grub right there. That also worked. Yeah, that pathway also worked, so... Yeah, those enemies do go... Robot? Yeah. That's another grub. We're on the grub rescue mission, apparently, right now. Apparently we're just doing the grub rescue. Okay. Need to get back out of here, though. Which could take a second. Or not. That was slightly cool. That was a slightly cool way to shorten my pathway back. A crystal dash cancel right there. Yeah, I looped around. Okay, take out that guy because he was flying in my way. There he goes. Yeah, still works. Still saved a grub. Yeah, we still saved a grub. Yeah. Saving the grubs is always nice. Oh, it's always nice to save the grubs. There's a lot of grubs. Okay. Right. Top bench required. Not bottom bench. Bottom bench doesn't actually exist. Okay, now where? We're also missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 charms. Yeah, we're missing 6.5 charms as well. Oh, did I miss a Geo out here? Oh, I did miss a Geo out here. Where's the... How do I open that door? I'm guessing there's some way to just open that door. I just have repeatedly missed. I'm guessing I've just been repeatedly missing some way to open the door. No levers there, no levers there. It's also fun for me to just wander around a little chaotically sometimes. Okay, yeah, there is the chest right there. I'm not sure how to get in there, though. Secret path? Oh! Oh, yeah. There's just a secret... There's just a pathway right there. Alright, then. I probably would not have found that one. Or I probably would have, but it probably would have taken quite a while. Okay. Rest at the bench. Yeah, we're missing a couple of charms. We have a grub and a couple pathways out by Hive and Kingdom's Edge I haven't been to. That might be worthwhile. We have a grub over in Deep Nest. We apparently somehow have a grub up here. And a couple of grubs in Crystal Peak. We're actually making good progress on the grub quest. Yeah, we're actually making good progress on saving all the grubs. Oh, was there a sewer path also that I had missed? Looking. I don't see it. I don't see it. Left sewer? I'm guessing sewers rural waterworks. Oh yeah, this one right here. We also missed that one. Oh yeah, I already have a marker on it. Yeah, I've already put a marker there, yeah. We're working on slowly, I'm working on making progress. You have been quite helpful, White Soul. You've definitely gotten me unstuck a couple of times. Okay. Nope, that's Cornifer. Up here, up here, up here. I started to learn how to navigate through the game. Yeah, I started to figure out the navigation here. Press the glowing button and go to the right. Yes. Yes, we are going to the right. Sit on the bench. No, do not press the glowing button. Haha. It would have been slower and more annoying. So I need to go right and then down that pathway. I don't know how to get to that grub up in the corner there. Oh, do not jump in the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Alex and Ari have also been pretty helpful. All you guys in chat have been helpful. All you guys in chat have been pretty dang helpful. I'm known for wandering around in video games completely lost. Okay, I need to go up here and then right. And then I need to loop back down and around, I think. Not really sure where I'm going, I just know I'm going somewhere. I think this is the new room that I haven't been to yet. Really? I think this is the new room. Oh yeah, there's just a bench in here. Apparently I had completely missed that bench previously. Okay, bench. Bench acquired. Bench acquired. That dead-end path is now taken care of. There's a grub up there. So if I go right up and then around, I think I can get to that grub. I want to get that. I'm trying to save the grubs right now and just fill in the last bits of my map. Are kind of my two current objectives. Probably gonna run into. They're probably gonna both run into next stream also, but trying to fill in my map as much as I reasonably can and get the grub. Last remaining grubs. Wait, it wasn't this way I need to go. I need to go right. Right. This way is where I need to go. Already did this dream nail. I already got that dream nail. Bees everywhere. There's bees everywhere. Holy cow, there's a lot of them right there. Okay. We're getting, progress is being made. There is still the whole fact that I am going to need to get pretty good at the combat, I feel like, for the other endings. I feel like the other boss battle fights are going to be way, way harder than the couple we've already had. Yeah, because I feel like I've not done any of the actually truly difficult bosses yet. Well, we're about to see if this grub's access from this side or the other side. Because I don't know either. I don't know if where the grub's accessed from either, so we're 50-50. 50-50 that we get this right. Yeah, we just have the one grub in hive right now, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we just have the one grub in hive. Yeah, the grub that's kind of just on the map in this general area. Yeah, seems like... Yeah, I'll figure it out here in a second. I think we're in approximately the right place for it. I think we're in approximately the right spot to get it. At least as far as rooms are concerned. I'm guessing it's up there. I'm guessing it's up in that room right there. That is slightly tricky to get up there. Yeah, there's an entire room over here. Hi, grub. Saving grubs. We're saving the grubs. Slowly. There is a pathway in Kingdom's Edge that I haven't been to yet. That might be the next order of business. Next order of, how can I turn that into a bee pun? Next order of beesness. Might be to leave the hive and go, check out that pathway. Somehow get out of hive? Yeah. Somehow escape the hive here. And then we gotta go up this room. Yeah, we gotta go up in this room and then generally loop back around. Come on, there we go. Take out the bees. Not the bees. There's too many bees. There are a lot of bees here. Holy cow. We are where? We are lost. I think I just need to go right. Yeah, I think I just need to go right. And we'll either get lost, it will either still be lost, or we'll get unlost. Yes, I said bee's nest. Because there's bees. We're taking care of bees' nests with the bees. Take out that guy. I think I could just keep going right. I think I know what room I'm in now, because I see the acid pile. I see the acid pool. Oh gosh, it's these things. Hi there, little bouncy things. Those things are, oh gosh. It's the home of the aspids. The home of the primal aspids. Yeah, I saw the, like, acid pool, and that helped me locate myself on the map. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. I don't mind the bouncy boys. I mind the primal aspids. Those things suck. Somewhere along the right-ish edge of this room, I need to go up. Somewhere? Yeah, somewhere eventually I need to go up. Given that that's the tunnel down, I went too far right. I'm getting better at navigating. Navigating this game is quite difficult, though. And then I need to go, I think, yeah, to the right. Oh, we probably didn't go this way because we probably didn't have the shadow cloak previously. Yeah, we probably didn't. I don't think we had the shadow cloak previously, so we couldn't ever go this way. I take it it's a good thing I put my dream thing down, my dream gate down outside this room. Because this looks like a dreamer. You have come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then, and die like those who came before you. I refuse to use the compass. I refuse to use the compass. What is he doing? I don't like that attack. That was not actually that difficult. It was actually not that difficult. I kind of like just... Yeah, that was not hard. I expected that to be harder. Never have I been defeated in combat. I can see myself there, still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here at the edge of the world. No one could find me, except you. Warriors, knights, kings. Even time itself. They have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness, come to consume me. You can fight him again later and they remove the floor. That'll be future me's problem. Yeah, that'll be future me's problem. I'm starting to use spells a little bit. I'm starting to use at least a couple of spells here and there. I just really do not like the primal aspids. Okay, we are... I can go down and left, and then up. Down, left, to up. That is not left. This is left. I say this is left as I'm literally going to the right. We hit 1500 on the Dream Nail, and we're actually close to 1800. Not bad. Not bad. I think 1800 is what you guys said I needed to actually hit the dude in the caverns area, or in the palace grounds, the knight guy. I think you said that upgrade was at 1800 for the Dream Nail. Okay, I want to head back. I'm heading back towards the city, because that's the closest, that's the easiest, most accessible station I know of. Is the station through here? Not down there, up here. Yeah. That's gonna be a fun fight to do, floorless. Because with a floor, it's pretty easy. I'm guessing that without a floor, it's significantly harder, though my strategy was basically to just stand in one place anyways. Okay, we've gotten... I can remove this marker now. We've made decent progress here. We have... How many more grubs do we have? 1, 2, 3... 4? 4 more grubs? Is it not 1800? I thought you guys said it was 1800, because there's the night guy down here by Palace Grounds. that I keep being able to not hit with my Dream Nail. We've got, looks like 4 more grubs to go collect. That'll be next stream at this point. What's our completion percentage at? 90% completion. Yeah, 90% completion. That's good progress for today. I do think I'm gonna call the stream here for the day. That there will be more Hollow Knight next week at some point. I don't know when yet. I do not have next week's schedule put together yet. I will figure out next week's schedule soon-ish. Today or tomorrow. Probably today. So, thanks for stopping by the stream, everybody. And, YouTube algorithm likes, comments, subscribes, all those things. And, yeah. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all those things. And, I'm gonna call the stream here for the day. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.